What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a video I've been simultaneously excited to record for the past few weeks and also dreading the day that I was going to record. This is my final video for this year, or for my school year, I should say. Yeah, it's that time again. We've reached the point now where I've completed yet another year here in IC, and we're now going to be moving on to the next step. I'm going to be stepping away as per usual to go see my family for the summer, and then I'm coming back for my final year here at Ithaca. Um, but this year is going to be a little bit different. Beyond the fact that it's just going to be my final year, which I'll get to kind of why a bit later. There's a lot of stuff happening for the next year, and I just want to take some time to reflect on a lot of that, give a few channel updates, of course, talking about what's going to happen with the channel next, given what's going to be happening, but then also just take some time to reflect over this year, because, this was a year. This felt like, I don't know, sophomore year felt more stressful than this year, for sure. But somehow this year felt just I don't know how to put it. It felt busier. Some classes felt like they were going to keep me a lot more like occupied, but it had some of the same feelings as my freshman year did, where it was like the classes were a lot. There was a lot being asked of you in a very short amount of time, but none of it felt impossible. It all felt like you could manage it so long as you just had the right strategy of approaching it. Now, I'm not claiming I had the right strategy in approaching most of the stuff that happened, but I built it up over time. I was able to figure out generally what I was supposed to do as I went along, and eventually I found my groove. I found something that kind of sort of worked for me. So, you know, I managed to make it through somehow. The classes this year were frustrating. I will admit to that also. The classes that I took this year, for whatever reason, were just especially frustrating to make my way through. But, in the end, I did it. I made it through, and now I'm on to a brand new part. And it's been great just having the moments that I've gotten with spending with Blake, with Alia, with Chris, with so many different people that this year was one of the more like not that I'd say one of the more friendly, 'cause that's not the right terminology for it, I guess, but like I got to spend so much more time with my friends than I really ever thought I would. And I'm someone who I prioritize work probably a little bit more than I should, and I've missed out on being able to hang out with a lot of my friends over the course of this year. I've had so much going on, I haven't really had time to sit down and hang out with them, which I regret a little bit, but I've been able to slip in some moments here and there. I've been able to enjoy some moments here and there with my friends, be able to just take some steps back from a lot of stuff that's been going on and from preparing for the next step for what's coming, which again, it's something I've been excited for, but I've also been extremely nervous for. So next semester, beyond being my final year, is also going to be my first year studying abroad. And I say abroad, quote unquote, because it's not really like that far abroad, but it's also like it's the farthest I've ever been away from home. And that to me is a little scary. Um, it's scary. I'm willing to go through with it anyway, but it's scary at the same time. It's my school offers a program for us to be able to take part of internships and to be able to take part of the industry a little bit more, get a chance to dip our toes in, get some experience, be able to have the chance to be able to explore the industry and be able to better our chances at being able to explore careers in the industry as much as possible, which is going to be great. I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of this to be able to expand into the industry so that way I can work on products that I'm going to be passionate about and continue working on stuff that I want to be able to make and be able to help others to be able to make products that they want to be able to make in turn. it's a super super exciting thing that I'm going to be doing with it, and I'm excited for it. But it is also going to mean I'm going to be super far from home, which I don't really know how to feel about. It took me a while to grapple with that my first year here. It took me some time to be okay with being far away from home, but eventually I got to be okay with it. It was like I knew I always could come home if I had to. But not so much that I can't, but it's definitely going to be a lot harder for me to make my way back home. Um, and that's going to be really weird, but I'm also probably in the best position that I can be to deal with that because I have some of the best friends that I have here going with me. I have Alia going with me. I have some new other friends who I haven't really had time to bring onto the channel, and I don't really like mentioning people unless I get the thumbs up and go ahead from them to talk about them. But they're going to be going up there with me. I think Blake coincidentally is going to be up there with us, so we're going to have the OG squad up there with us, so that's going to be great. But um, I'm going to be, I guess, leaning on them a lot for that, just kind of grappling with being out, being away from home. And that being said, what does that mean for the channel? As per usual, I'm going to be busy doing a lot of stuff over the course of the summer, so I'm going to have a bunch of videos uploaded for you guys. I'm not going to not going to even attempt at trolling you guys, which I'm sure never worked any of the other years. Saying that I'm going to be stepping away from the channel. I'm going to have videos that are going to be coming up throughout the summer. I've got a bunch of stuff pre-recorded and ready for you guys to enjoy and to be able to sink your teeth on while I'm away. However, I am also going to be away a lot longer than I guess I'm going to be away a lot longer than I have been the past couple of summers that I've stepped away for. And it's also kind of like reflecting on the fact that I'm heading toward my final year now, and it's like I love doing YouTube. I've loved doing this as a casual thing that I've done. I've loved doing this as like a hobby rather than as like a job that I've been doing, sharing my thoughts here and there, doing the occasional fun song covers, doing the super fun discussion videos. That's all super fun. But when I get to LA, I'm imagining I'm going to be extremely busy. I'm going to be chasing after my internships. I'm going to have some classes I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be busy. But on top of being busy, I'm also going to, I imagine, be just wanting to look around LA. Like I've never been to LA before. I want to explore a lot of it, and it pains me to say it because I do enjoy what I do here, but I imagine that I'm not gonna want to spend that much time sitting to record a video. It's like, I love you guys, but it's also like, I could be sitting down to record videos pretty much anywhere. I only get this one moment here to be able to enjoy going to LA. And I want to be able to take advantage and enjoy that to the fullest. uh Doing some fun videos every now and then, doing like a update video of like, hey, here's how it is in LA and that kind of thing. Sounds like a fun thing, but also I don't know how up to that I'm gonna be. It's just like it's one of those like recording videos is a definite mood state thing of like, do I feel like recording today? Do I really want to do it? And it's like I don't want to record a video. I don't want to force myself to record a video just for the sake of recording a video. It's like as much as I'm like, pre-recording stuff so that way, videos will always be up on the channel. I also don't want to record something if I don't feel like I want to record, if that makes sense. It's like I don't mind recording videos, but at the same time, I always want to enjoy what I do. I don't want to burn myself out doing videos, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, with the videos I've done, I haven't really felt that at all. It's just been super, super fun. I say that now having not edited most of the videos that I have, which who knows? It's just like I'm super excited to post a lot of those videos, and I'm super excited to have all that come out. But I always want to be like, I always want to have that positivity. I want to always have that upbeat spirit with it, and I do have that upbeat spirit over here, despite like how like scared I'm talking, how like tired or sad I'm talking with a lot of this. Just like I'm excited for this next round of stuff, and I'm excited for a lot of different things. It's just gonna be a little sad that I don't know where the channel's really gonna fit into that. Um, Alia has said that she's more than happy to sit down and record videos with me while we're up in LA, and I definitely will take that her up on that offer when it comes time, when we feel like it. But for the most part, I do imagine we're not really gonna have a lot of time. Fortunately, I have enough videos that it's gonna carry me all the way into when Christmas happens, funny enough. So, I'll should be covered all the way up until I'm officially like back and like more or less in an area where I can sit down and record videos again. So you guys shouldn't have to worry too much about that. But so I shouldn't you guys. I shouldn't have to worry too much about that because videos will still be coming up every week, every Sunday, 9 a.m. as they have been for a while now. Um, it's just going to be one of those cases again of like I'm not going to be necessarily at the channel because I'm going to be dealing with being far away from home. I'm going to be dealing with my first internships and the stress that comes with that. I'm going to be dealing with the classes I'm going to be having. I'm going to be exploring LA. Like a lot of stuff is going to be happening. And I would love to take you guys along on the journey with me, but there's some parts of that which I would just like to keep to myself. So I'm going to enjoy those moments to the fullest, and I'm going to enjoy what comes next with that journey of my life. And then after that, we also get to an unknown part of it. Because, I mean, I have these down moments now while I'm up here in LA, and while I'm up here, and I'm not imagining that I'm not gonna have down moments again in my life following it. But it's also like I don't really know where this channel is gonna go after. Like in 2025, I have no idea where this channel is gonna go or what's gonna happen next with the channel. I have a lot of ideas for stuff I want to do, and I'd love to be able to do them. But there's going to be a lot of like shifting plates that happen around then, and I don't really know what I want to do with the channel at that point. I don't really want to stop because I think stopping is the worst thing I could do for the channel. But I also don't really know like how I'm going to be able to keep recording once we get to that point. I just don't know. I don't know what any of this is going to look like next. So I don't know. We'll have to we'll judge that when we get to that point. But there's definitely going to be a lot of like guesswork that happens with what happens next on the channel. There might be longer breaks that I end up taking, A, to either dress up the family, or B, to work on some stuff. Because I have some video ideas that I want to do, but they're going to take me a gargantuan amount of time to be able to do. They're not like the sit down and discuss or the sit down and just sing videos that I've done as of late. They might not even be like some other video ideas I've had of just going through doing some voice acting stuff with some scripts. Um, it's going to be a lot more stuff, and I've never really done most of the stuff that I'm going to be doing in those videos before, so that's super scary too. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out somehow, and we'll see where the channel goes. And of course, I'll keep you guys updated to know what's going to happen next. But I mean, who knows? I mean, this very well could be the last video that I record because I have no idea what's going to happen next after this. So I'm not going to say that with any sort of finality. If this is definitely, I mean, I just said this is going to be the last video I record. Let me amend that to say this is the last video I'm going to record for this year for sure. But let me also say that this is going to be like that there will be at minimum one more video after I upload all the pre-recorded stuff that I do to say goodbye. Like if this is going to be the end, I will announce that to you guys. I don't want to just vanish because I think that's just like the I understand people wanting to just step away from it and don't feel that obligation to do so. I feel like I don't have a lot of subscribers. I have 43 as of when I'm recording this, but it's also like those 43 mean the world to me because that's I think at least 33 because at least 10 of you I think are my family, which I love you guys and I appreciate you guys for subscribing, but also not to say it doesn't count, but I love you guys. I love you guys. You know I love you guys, but Those 43 subscribers are 33 at least more than I thought that I deserved for what I do on this channel and that kind of thing. Really, I think it's 43 more than I thought I deserved with it. It was just like, this is meant to be just a fun thing I did with my time every now and then. And that it's blown up quite the way that it has is amazing to me. And by blown up, I just mean by my own standards and that kind of thing. But like the fact that we've gotten to this point where we are with it means the world to me. And I feel like it would be a disservice on my part if I were to just step away and not say anything. So, um, this isn't goodbye. Also, because I hate goodbyes. That's a reference I'm sure everyone probably is rolling their eyes at for me. But this isn't goodbye. But this is a sort of, I guess, see you around, and we'll see what happens next. See what happens when I come back. Um, and yeah, thank you guys for sticking through with the channel as long as you guys have. Thank you guys for enjoying and giving it all the love and support that you guys have. Um, and I hope you guys will continue to stick around for what happens next, whatever that might look like for us next. So thank you guys so much for watching this one. As always, my name is Moose, and I will see you guys around.